Just me. All right. Well, I wanted to say happy Memorial Day. I know that it's for the fallen soldiers, but we can't thank them. We can thank their families. We can thank their friends for the sacrifices they've made and for the freedoms that we get to enjoy because of those sacrifices. And I'm here on a hiking trail in Tennessee. Some stuff down, some crazy storms came through last day or two here in the Nashville, 2 or 3 in the Nashville area. So wanted to say thank you to all the service members that are in the community. So I know a few of you well, so thank you, Harold Cox. Thank you, Christina Matthews. Thank you, TJ Ramsey. Dr. Joe, thank you. Thank you guys for your service. Brandy Boone, currently active military. So, and thank you to anyone I may have overlooked inadvertently walking through spider webs. But I wanted to kind of do this live broadcast as like the fourth part of the series of this idea of kind of getting clear what you want and thinking about the future and what you want your life to look like, right? And so I posed a challenge question, I guess it was almost 4 weeks ago, and I said, if you were to if you were to become a millionaire tomorrow, like overnight, how would your life change in the area of your health, your lifestyle, your finances, your relationships, and also what would you do for a business or career? And kind of the root of that was to kind of get people unstuck and get people thinking about the actual future, not so much about right now, right here, current problems, washer and dryers on the fritz, or the oil in the car is leaking, like all the immediate things that of course you'll take care of. But what are the things that you guys could do, if you had some kind of focus on those specific areas? So hello, Vanessa. Hello, Dut. How you guys doing? So again, that question I asked was, what would you do if you had $1 million or you were a millionaire tomorrow in those specific areas? Again, health, your finances, your small business. Would you create a business, your career? What would you do? $1 million isn't going to last forever. So you got to think long and hard about that. And of course, your health and your lifestyle, what would change, right? And then the second week I asked the question, what are the specifics on what you really want in life, right? Can you narrow down and get really, really clear on what you want? Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, what does that look like, right? Instead of saying, hey, I want to spend more time with the family, what exactly does that look like? And the difference is going from maybe bullet points to more like paragraphs, like detailed. What does that look like? And the more detailed you are, of course, the more clear you can get on what that looks like. Now, of course, how you get there's a bunch of different ways to lose weight. You guys can diet, you can fast, you can do all kinds of things. But at the end of the day, I want you guys just to get clear on what you want. Now, last week I asked another add-on question about getting clear. I said, do you need to be a millionaire in order to spend more time with your family? Do you need to be a millionaire in order to lose weight? And so those are some add-on questions I just want you guys to be thinking about. And then finally, the fourth thing that I'm going to add for you guys today is, are your daily habits, things you do every day, your daily routines, are they consistent with the life you have right now or the life you want? Now, there's a huge difference, right? It's like if you're maintaining, that's one thing. If you're improving, striving for more, that's something different, right? And so obviously, wherever you are in life today, wherever you are right now, a lot of times those habits kind of get you to where you are. But are you ramping up in preparation for this new season that will be coming in order to make a difference in the world? And so I just got off the phone with several military people that I know personally, and I just thanked them. And of course, you always, because it's Memorial Day, it's really about those who have come before us. Those are fallen soldiers. And you can't thank them, but you can thank those who are currently still around, still with us. So both active duty, retired veterans, right? All of those. So I wanted you guys to think about that as the fourth thing. And also I'm starting to work with a nonprofit. It's all veterans. It's called Beacon Rescue. And they do a lot of disaster recovery. They came from another company where a good 85-90% of them kind of left this other company and kind of formed their own group. And so I'm actually starting to work with them. Actually asked me to join their board. And so a lot of veterans that I know that again, thanking them. And I'm going to be working with them, helping them raise money, doing some events, and trying to make a difference in the world. So again, what are the things that you guys want to get clear on, right? At some point, it's not all about you and your life and your immediate family. Sometimes you have enough to make a difference in the world. And so that's kind of where I am. That's the stage of life I am. I'm 48 years old. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm 25 years old, but my driver's license says I'm 48. I identify as a 25-year-old. I'm trying to figure out where the typo is. And so I'm just in that stage of life. My kids are grown up, moved on. And it's my wife and I and our puppy and our kitty, right? And so we're trying to figure out what can we do to make a difference in the world? And what are those things that are super important to us? And so disaster recovery is one of those. And of course, human trafficking, fighting human trafficking is super, super important. Some of you guys saw the movie last summer, The Sound of Freedom. So there's a lot of guys that are kind of in that space who don't advertise what they really do. It's usually cover stories, disaster management, disaster relief, for the sole purpose of you can't always trust foreign governments because of corruption. And so again, thank you all who have made the decision to join the military and put in your time, put in your service. I never was in the military myself. My wife served 22 years in the Air National Guard. My dad was retired from the Army. He was a mechanic. Sorry, the Air Force. He was a mechanic, worked on fighter jets, repairing them. And so again, thank you to everyone for your service. Those of you who are in the military, either retired or active duty or guard or reserves, thank you for your service. And then finally, last thought is just, then think about your daily habits. Is that look at this cool river. Are your daily habits consistent with the life you want to live, right? Compared to the life you have now, right? Huge difference between maintaining your weight or losing weight. Very, very different things, right? Maintaining your level of income and striving for more. Two very different commitment levels, two very different intentions. And so that's kind of what I want to leave with you all. I do have a spreadsheet if you guys want to DM me that kind of helps you think through these areas, all these little pieces together. I do have like a Google spreadsheet I'll share with you all. If you want to just send me a DM, say, Matt, give me the dream planning spreadsheet. So I've been working on that last few weeks. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Reach out if you have any questions. I just want everyone to be encouraged that where you are right now is not where especially if you're unhappy with where you are, it's not where you have to be, right? You don't have to stay there. You can make some improvements. You can change. You can grow. You can learn a new skill. And everyone always asks me, Matt, if I have extra money, where should I invest it? And the answer is invest it in yourself. I don't mean go get some fancy car. I mean like something where you can learn and improve your your financial IQ, where you can increase that financial IQ. And I will be doing a class on Wednesday in the premium community on alternative investments. So these are things that I'm learning people don't really know about in the community as I do power walks with some of you folks. And it's not an everyday kind of thing that you know about. I've been doing this for 10 years myself, even before I got into trading. So it's something I've grew up with. I have family members who do this. And so the idea is you can put some money in an investment in real estate and kind of pool your funds and buy apartment complexes, buy self-storage properties. And then 5 to 10, sometimes 7 years later, sell it, double your money, pull money out, and rinse and repeat. And so that's a way to grow your income independent of any work that you do. As you guys know, active trading is not really passive income unless you're just buying and holding. It does require some time, and I always think of investments in terms of time and money, not just money only, right? If I invest in something that requires 40 hours a week of my time, we call that a job. That's not a passive income, right? And so that's the idea. Is if anyone is interested, there's a sign up in the specialty discussions for alternative investments, and we'll get into the details of how that works. And I have some investments I'm looking at myself. I'm just going to open the books up and show you kind of some of the details. We'll do some run-throughs, and who knows? Maybe it'll be something you decide to jump in on. Maybe if not now, at some point in the future. All right, team. I love you all. Reach out if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye. Did I click?